Welcome to Presentation Ponder Practice. Where do you go when a bad storm comes through your area? Do you go to the lowest level, maybe a center room, or under a staircase, into the basement, or a cellar? We do the best we can to seek shelter. If a storm shelter is available, we may opt for using it if things are really looking or sounding bad. A safe room is growing in popularity because it is a storm shelter of sorts that can even be built inside your home. All safe rooms are designed to be independent of the house structure, bolted down to a concrete slab and made of a tough, impact resistant shell that protects occupants from wind-blown debris. Flying debris accounts for most storm-related injuries and fatalities. Thinking about when the things that need to work in the area of safety equipment, a storm shelter is a good place to start. A tornado drill helps you and your family know what to do instinctively when a real threat comes. Inside the shelter, you want the lighting to work. A flashlight is needed if the power goes out. Similar things can be considered when dealing with hurricanes. One additional consideration with hurricanes is flooding. A flood wall is safety equipment designed to temporarily contain waters which are outside their normal levels. While on the topic of water, we include a life jacket. Life jackets are intended to assist a wearer in staying afloat in water. On land, a bulletproof vest is needed to protect authorized wearers from intentional or unintentional harm from bullets. Bulletproof vests, though, are actually only bullet resistant. In the sport of rock climbing or rappelling, the means by which rock climbers descend, which may be growing into a sport itself, there is heavy reliance upon several pieces of safety equipment. Rock climbers rely on a helmet, special gloves, special climbing shoes, a rappelling harness, ropes, maybe hiking pants, a belay device for controlling descent, and a high-quality rappel ring. Even higher in the sky, parachutists put confidence in a parachute working. Initiated by a jump from an aircraft, skydiving refers to the time while the person or persons are free falling before the parachute is deployed. Deployed manually, a pilot chute is released to catch air and pull out the main parachute or the main canopy. A slider slows and controls the deployment of the parachute. A cutaway handle is used to release the main parachute if anything happens to malfunction with the main canopy and the previous means of deploying it. The reserve canopy can be activated manually or by what is called a reserve static line, which deploys a reserve parachute. Storms on the earth reflect storms of life. The Bible tells about storms in Egypt, Exodus chapter 9, and storms on the sea, Matthew chapter 8, and parallel passages. The Bible, or the people rather, in the Bible often feared the storms, but God controls them both, the people and the storms. Jesus stilled the storm, Mark 4:39. Jesus is the light of the world, John 8:12, who instructed that we are the light of the world, Matthew 5 verse 14. His Father has given us light for our feet along the path, Psalm 119 verse 105. In contrast to the damaging effects of water, God is the fountain of living water, Jeremiah 2 and verse 13. John's gospel presents Jesus as the one to give living water, John 4 and verse 10. Jesus will guide his sheep to the springs of the water of life, Revelation 7 verse 17, to receive the water of life without cost, Revelation 21 verse 6. God's creation reveals himself, his eternal power and divine nature, also his authority, his majesty, love, faithfulness, wisdom, and unchangeableness from the earth below, through the sky above, and far beyond what any telescope will ever see. Put more trust in God than you do in safety equipment. May God bless you with safety.